Is the sneaker hype over? Sneakers. They've gone from being a practical necessity to a cultural phenomenon. For decades, sneakers have symbolized much more than just athletic gear. But lately, many sneakerheads and casual buyers alike are asking, is the sneaker hype over? Or are we simply witnessing a new chapter in its story? In this video, we'll take you on a journey through the rise of sneaker culture, its peak moments, and the signs of change we're seeing today. Along the way, we'll break down expert opinions and explore whether the sneaker obsession is truly fading or evolving into something bigger. Let's dive into this fascinating topic. Sneakers weren't always the style staple they are today. Once upon a time, they were just functional shoes for athletes. But in the 1980s, something shifted. Suddenly, sneakers weren't just about performance. They became symbols of rebellion, creativity, and coolness. One major catalyst: Michael Jordan. When Nike released the Air Jordan 1 in 1984, it wasn't just a basketball shoe, it was a cultural statement. People wanted to be like Mike, and sneakers became much more than sportswear. Around the same time, hip-hop emerged as a powerful cultural movement, and artists like Run DMC made sneakers, like their iconic Adidas superstars, a key part of their identity. Sneakers were no longer reserved for gym use. By the 90s, every major brand, from Nike to Reebok to Puma, had realized sneakers could transcend the court or track. Marketing campaigns tied shoes to celebrity athletes, musicians, and movie characters, solidifying their grip on pop culture. Fast forward to the 2010s, and sneaker culture reached an all-time high. People lined up for hours, even days, to secure limited edition drops. Sneakers weren't just shoes anymore. They became collectibles, investments, and status symbols. The resale market exploded, turning sneakers into commodities. A $200 retail pair could fetch thousands of dollars on the secondary market. Some sneaker enthusiasts even started treating shoes as tradable assets, not much different from stocks. This golden era wasn't just about exclusivity, though. It was about storytelling. Sneakers became canvas pieces for creativity and culture. Brands collaborated with celebrities, designers, and artists to infuse unique stories and lifestyles into their products. But no golden age lasts forever, and the signs of a shift started to emerge. Today, the sneaker scene looks very different. So what's changed? One big factor is oversaturation. At the height of sneaker mania, major brands began pumping out collaborations and limited edition releases almost weekly. The resale market is also cooling off. Shoes that once fetched thousands of dollars are now selling closer to retail price, or even below it. In some ways, it feels like the magic is fading. Additionally, fashion trends are evolving. More consumers today are embracing minimalist, timeless styles over flashy, hype-driven pieces. Think neutral tones, clean designs, and versatility over bold statements. At the same time, there's growing demand for sustainable footwear, reflecting broader shifts toward eco-conscious living. This has paved the way for up-and-coming brands focusing on innovative, planet-friendly sneakers that de-emphasize hype. All of these factors are pushing sneakers away from the peak hype frenzy of the 2010s. But does that mean sneaker culture is dying? Not necessarily. Despite what some say, the decline in frenzy doesn't necessarily reflect the end of sneaker culture. It reflects its evolution. People aren't chasing every flashy release anymore, but they're still deeply passionate about sneakers. What's changed is how they express that passion. More buyers are leaning toward timeless, versatile designs, shoes that stand the test of time, both in quality and style. Think about classic sneakers like Nike's Air Force 1 or Adidas's Stan Smith. These shoes continue to fly off shelves, not because of hype, but because they've earned a permanent place in consumers' wardrobes. Brands like Nike, Adidas, and New Balance that focus on storytelling and cultural relevance are still thriving. For example, New Balance has had a huge resurgence, thanks to collaborations with designers like Teddy Santis and its appeal to a younger, fashion-forward demographic. Sneakers that combine functionality with emotional value are still winning hearts. Experts in the industry agree. Sneaker culture isn't disappearing, it's maturing. Instead of prioritizing clout and resale value, today's sneaker enthusiasts care more about authenticity, creativity, and the overall experience of the product. Even if the frenzy feels quieter, the cultural impact of sneakers remains undeniable. They're still central to sports, music, streetwear, and even art. From basketball courts to concert stages, sneakers remain a unifying force that crosses cultural boundaries. Interestingly, younger generations, like Gen Z, are reshaping how we think about sneaker culture. They're less interested in traditional grails that older sneakerheads chase and more focused on shoes that align with their values. That means inclusive designs, eco-friendly options, and styles that blend seamlessly with their wardrobes. Sneakers have also become part of a broader conversation about fashion and culture. They're no longer just about flexing wealth or collecting status symbols. Instead, they're helping people express their individuality while reflecting global trends in sustainability, collaboration, and inclusivity. So where does sneaker culture go from here? One exciting possibility is the rise of smaller, niche brands. Companies like Vea and Allbirds are challenging the giants with their sustainable and fashion-forward designs. Technology will also play a massive role in the future of sneakers. We're already seeing brands dabble in cutting-edge innovations like customization tools, self-lacing shoes, and even virtual sneakers sold as NFTs. As the boundaries between physical and digital worlds blur, sneakers may continue to evolve into something entirely new. At the same time, we could see a return to the roots of sneaker culture, where storytelling, community, and personal connection take center stage. After all, sneakers have always been more than just shoes. They reflect who we are, where we come from, and where we're going. To wrap it all up, sneaker hype as we once knew it may be slowing down, but it's far from over. Instead of obsessing over every drop, today's sneakerheads are focusing on quality, meaning, and individuality. The culture isn't dying, it's growing up. What do you think? Are we stepping into a new era of sneaker culture, or is the hype already 6 feet under? Let us know in the comments. And while you're here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join the conversation. After all, the story of sneakers is really the story of us, and there's always room for another chapter.